If all is spirit and spirit is all, how does the world and the universe come into existence and function? My name is Tom Ottmar, and I've been living with mystical insights, epiphanies, and revelations for almost 60 years. I'm agnostic, a knower. Inside me is a complete spiritual, idealistic theory of the world. It explains everything material, abstract and subjective, all that exists, everything mental and physical, with the same principles and laws. It's a unified theory of everything. This video is part of that theory and the knowledge I have received. I have a crazy story to tell. I have already written it in a book of around 500 pages, published in May 2022, but very few have read it, and even fewer have probably understood what I am trying to convey, if anyone. There are good reasons for that. I claim that nothing material exists, but that the entire universe is a mental conception in an all-encompassing consciousness, which is the only thing that exists, seen from our perspective. Everything is inside this consciousness. Everything we experience is an illusion, but the most vivid illusion. That is my claim. Most people disagree because they experience both themselves and the world as highly material. Most people get anxious from such thoughts, but we all have mystical experiences, and many books and people tell the same thing. One example is A Course in Miracles. Another is the 12 books where Paul Selig has channeled knowledge from a higher intelligence. A third could be the extensive material after Osho, in the form of books, audio recordings and videos. Plato and Pythagoras said much the same thing, and Buddha, Jesus, the early Hindus, most shamans and many mystics, just to name a few. So, spiritual insights are nothing new. There have been people at all times who have awakened, become enlightened, and claim to have a certain knowledge answering the greatest questions. I am one such, agnostic, a knower. But I'm also a journalist and an engineer, living in our time. I have worked with electronics, computer programming, system development, research, and communication. I am deeply interested in traditional science, both technical and humanistic. But again, I am also a spiritual gnostic and a mystic with many strange experiences. It's complicated being in both positions at once, and it has taken me almost 60 years to understand myself and come out of the closet, so to speak. Now I am ready to talk. The challenge is to convey what I know to others. The challenge lies with both you and me. I have received within me a theory that explains the entire universe. It contains precise explanations of all we experience as 1. Material, physicalistic, and measurable. 2. Everything abstract, that is, thoughts, ideas, meaning, music, language, mathematics, ethics, and so on. And also 3. Your subjective experiences. That is everything you experience. Know, feel, taste, hear, remember. And additionally, any intuitions and mystical experiences you may have. The theory explains life and death and shows that you live forever in countless disguises, believe it or not. You get to know what time, space, energy, and gravity are. No one has been able to explain that so far. But I'm facing a big problem. You. I need you to let go of what you believe. Not only about the world, but also about yourself. You are not what you think and take for granted, a human being with a body. You are something else. So far, I have met no one who is willing to accept that they do not exist as something material. But still, in my certain opinion, you are a dissociated, separated experience in an all-encompassing universal consciousness. That is the truth I have learned. The universal consciousness simply is, beyond time and space, eternally and everywhere. I can say it 1,000 times and in 1,000 ways, but it won't sink in for most. A few have understood and experienced it, so they know that what I say is true, but we are very few. I ask you to accept it, for now. You don't have to believe in it, but accept that there are people who know because we have experienced it. And the experience is different than anything earthly. So come with me on the journey, listen to my story, and I will gradually make you realize what I am saying is true. Perhaps you will experience an awakening. You begin to see everything more clearly. Fear disappears, peace descends, and difficulties in your life evaporate like dew before the morning sun. You shall understand that you are something else, more and bigger than you realize. That you are perfect, that everything is good. I will also explain how the world works, how the forces play out and shape everything. And through that, you will understand how we can escape the problems we face here on our ravaged planet. I will even take you back to the universe's beginning and also to the end a long time from now. I want to show you that all this was just a gigantic mental construct, and that such constructs may occur continuously and in an infinite number. I shall show you that the universe is an unbroken journey from abstract oneness to fragmented, seemingly material manifestations, and back again. As I said, it's a crazy story, covering everything. I will now start explaining it all, a bit at a time, through short videos. You shall get it slowly, thoroughly, concretely, and as clearly as I can manage. I want you to understand. So this video is the introduction. I aim to paint the full picture in the weeks and months ahead. Right now, it is July 2023. Subscribe to my channel. Check out the book at tomotmar.com. And follow me on this wild journey that is also yours. If you understand what I'm bringing, your life will become different and more than you are experiencing now. You will have answers to the big questions. But you must be as open-minded as you can and not be taken by fear. There is nothing to fear, ever. So come along, join me on this crazy ride.